Edith Finch. Um, I've never played this game in my life, so let's see what happens. Honestly, I watched the trailer and it looked like a really good game. Like, it looks more like of a visual type of game, not like a gameplay. Already starting off quite good. Oh, what's this? Oh. Journal. Alright, how do you open this? That's how you zoom. Oh.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that.
Well, let me turn this
I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
So already the graphics look kinda good, but like at the same time they don't.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That's a gigantic house. Why would you not be allowed in any of those rooms?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Lewis. Alright, so I already noticed straight off the bat that you can't.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
So I already found out that you can't sprint in this game, so that means that this game is going to take a long time to finish. So, yeah.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Where? Where exactly did you see those again? Oh. It's a deer.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
And why is that?
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Alright, so I already found out that this game is
exactly
kind of
like
cool, but like,
the way I've been dreaming about it.
just because of like the texts in the skies and like the visuals, as you can see, this house is like ginormous.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
This chick does not sound 17. She sounds like she's 13. Front door.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Awesome. Hold up, let me plug in my controller. There we go. Side door? Question mark? Garage. No, you gotta go through the garage. Never mind. Oh. Oh. Oh, you're gonna go through the doggy door. Okay then.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
You sound 11 right now. So I'm actually very surprised this chick is 17.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years.
No power. That means everything's gonna be dark
I felt like I was
shit.
home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Obviously. Explore. Explore.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Look at those graphics. Look at those walking mechanics. Okay, that's amazing.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Is that even possible? To have a smile with too many teeth? I don't even know.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Oh, it's music box.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Who exactly is Barbara? It's Bigfoot. Aw. It ended.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Who's Milton? Looks like an old person lived in this house.
After
Oh
Milton
my gosh,
disappeared,
this lady is
Mom
so
sealed up all
slow.
the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh. Calvin.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother.
Why is there like a line?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
That's messed up. There's another room.
The last
Two
time I was
people lived
in
in this
Edith
one.
Senior's room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Cool. Speaking of portraits, what is all these? Look at this dude.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Barbara.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
What's this?
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Cool. Haven't I already been down here? Yeah, I've already been down here. This house is confusing. It's too big. Alright, I'm gonna save that place for last.
Molly always seemed like a
it's the
girl
only
I could
door
imagine
that's
being friends
open.
with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Okay then. No, I don't want to look back.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Louis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Yeah. Like, what is this?
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
What's in here, huh?
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
It's a cat.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
It's a cat.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Is this Molly right
I
here?
got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
What's this?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Are you gonna eat the gerbil food?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Gross. Oh, it's goldfish. Don't tell me that you're gonna eat the goldfish.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Okay, thank God.
I kept eating and eating.
Eat toothpaste? Ugh.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Listen to those sounds.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Nope, I'm not going over there yet.
My Halloween candy was all gone. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
We will never sleep, because sleep is for the weak.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Eat it.
I reached out for her.
Do it.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
Okay then. What the heck am I doing? Ooh. Hops. What am I doing? Why is my screen vibrating like that? Sneak up on him.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird is really scared.
Get him. Get that freaking bird. Dang, bro. This cat has hops.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Never where'd it go. Get up on the table.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Yeet.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Can you get up? Oh. Oh. Okay.
I gobbled her up.
Get the freaking... Okay, good. Finally.
And suddenly, I was an owl. First,
Owl?
all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Little teeth nibbling in the grass. Oh.
Rabbits.
Where? Oh, whoa. The rabbits? Oh. Tango has been spotted. Tango taken care of.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something.
That's gross, bro. Something else I hear?
A mama rabbit.
Where? Oh.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
These physics. If I just stay here, will I die? Nope, apparently not. Yeet. Yeet. These physics are impeccable.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh. I see a dude.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her
I can't
flipper.
see
It
anything.
tasted really good.
Am I the controls inverted? Oh. Try and run from me. Where'd he go? I see you.
I grabbed on tight,
I know.
but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my
What the
eyes,
heck?
everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
This thing is so slow.
I was big, and I moved real quiet.
Gotcha.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
That is very loud. Alright, now it's Kevin. Can I get him from around the corner?
Passenger, I was still hungry, and to cross the water I smelled something new, something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What is that? What is that exactly?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Am I still that monster? Oh, vertical. Loop-de-loop. Wait, why are we going right down? So confusing. Up. Thank you. In somebody's room.
I got closer and closer.
Oh. Oh, I'm in Molly's room. Wait, what? I don't get it. How can I be in my own room?
all of my stomach started growling.
I am this person.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
Okay then. That's a very creative imagination you have there.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
There's so many characters, oh my gosh. Oh, am I supposed to go out here?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Cool.
Her room was like a museum.
Odin.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. On January 7th, but 40-foot waves, Odin's daughter Edie, Odin Finch is the first. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
I bet people are gonna hate that when they see that. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad now for that.
Whatever's
like
wrong
most
with this
OCD
family,
people are gonna be like, why did he skip through all that? Sucks. You have to play your game yourself. Free for PS4, PlayStation Plus. Get it right now. Free for this month.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
So...
The only
it's
trace
pink.
Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Champagne.
It was a pretty big trace.
What is all that? Bird eyes in the morning. There's a secret in the bathroom by Sven and Edie Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Cool. Oh, that's so bad. She didn't put the flip things away.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
That's so bad. Oh, we're in the Calvin's room, I think.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
It's up here.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than
A
my mom did.
shrine. Oh, this is another part of the story.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, you broke your foot. Sucks, bro. Oh. Swinging.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh, are you talking about going around? Like
Maybe
on the
if wind
swing?
hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
This is gonna break, and I'm gonna go flying off this cliff,
I think
aren't
he'd
I?
already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh crap, am I actually about to do this?
The day he made up his mind to fly.
Bro.
And he did.
How did I know that that was gonna break? How did I know that was about to break?
Calvin's
And I was
story
gonna go
felt
flying off
strangely
that cliff.
familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
But except you didn't die.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
That's mean.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room
How's
again.
this? What? No. There's so many like freaking hidden secrets in this in this house, bro. It's cause it's so big, dude. This so far
The
this has been a
passages were
very
a
good
pretty
game.
tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Obviously.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a
Barbara.
child star.
Barb.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Barb.
Of all the
This is
stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
10-6.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she
That's
was all
totally
washed
not
up.
obnoxious.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father,
Yeah,
Sven.
totally.
He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. our convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight.
What if I tried a gang of hoodlums?
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't
20 minutes later.
So Barbara went to look for him. Right?
Oh, she's about to die.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Awesome. Yeah, I think your boyfriend might be dead.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh. Swing it. Oh, let's pick pool. Oh, let's clear off this table. Get out of here. Clear off this table. Frick. Oh, go in there. Yeah. Let's all start. Yeah, that's right. Hey. Alright, I'll get it this time. First try. Get it. Get it. Yeah. Wait, what? That's an achievement? I had no idea that was an achievement. That's actually kind of cool. Let's not go towards the objective, let's just start beating stuff. Let's see all the things that I can ruin. Doing the dishes.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Ate his family? Okay then.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Hello.
Oh dear!
I didn't even press anything.
Barb, relax.
I didn't even
just
press
trying
anything.
to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still
Nope.
holding it when she fell asleep.
I have not seen your other
Late,
crutch.
late
I'm totally not
position.
sleeping with it right now.
Hours later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
When your child screams, never say, if this is a trick, you're dead. because that's just like wasting time. Like they've already been kidnapped by now. And why are you walking up the stairs so slowly, dude? This child is in danger, and you're just gonna walk up the stairs as slow as possible.
Walter, are you there? Walter vanished. But his bedside.
See what I told you? What I told you? What I told you?
Orcas Island police described the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
That's how you do it.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Oh.
Okay, Barbara. There's gotta be another way out of here.
Look at that food. No.
Beautifully.
I'm in Molly's room now. Kill the gerbil.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
Get yeeted.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Watch, he's gonna be like gone when I get down there. Oh my gosh. Could you move a little bit faster? Like, I don't want to be moving like a turtle. See, what I tell you? What I tell you? That's always what happens in these horror movies.
Vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Oh, there's a bell. Probably the pizza man. I ordered a pizza like 5 minutes ago, so...
At the door, she heard whispering. It was
Hey yo,
from
it's the pizza
inside
man.
the house.
You owe me $20, by the way.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself,
No.
but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little
I
Walter,
bet you Rick was like the...
hiding under his bed the whole time.
I bet you like Rick was like the hookman killer.
That's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
You're not the Joker. Stop.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was.
Is this like...
Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Is this like all true? I don't know if all this is supposed to be true or not. I'll go back down here.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Can I open this? Open this? Open this? No. Oh wait. Oh wait, no. Wait. But I was just turning the music box and nothing happened. I was just down here turning the music box till nothing happened. Oh, that's because I didn't keep turning it. Okay. So now you go down here. Now you go down to the basement. Can I clear the table again? No? Shh, friend.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Who touched me for me?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he gets, that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years? Doing what?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Peaches.
But
Millions
after a
of
few
peaches.
days, I settled into a
Peaches for
routine.
me.
That's what kept me sane.
Millions of peaches. Peaches for free.
Having a
Look
schedule,
out.
living for today.
Drink these.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Millions of peaches.
Even a monster on the
Peaches
other
for
side of
me.
the door starts to feel more
Millions of peaches.
almost
Peaches
friendly.
for free. Look out.
And then one day,
Why do all these
everything
peaches?
just
Why do all these peaches like?
stopped.
Why do all these peaches look the same?
Whatever that
Millions of
thing was,
peaches.
it was gone.
Peaches for me.
Maybe it got tired of
Millions
waiting.
of peaches. Peaches for
Or
free.
maybe I just got
Look
tired
out.
of being afraid.
Why does this man like peaches so much?
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
Oh,
I'm
getting
done
up.
waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Hot, get it? Can, because he was eating cans of peaches. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke.
I know it's out there somewhere.
Someone turn on the lights and yeah, baby.
And Molly
And Molly
and Calvin.
and Calvin. Oh, it's a sledgehammer.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Yeet.
But I need to stop living the same day,
Yeet.
even if it kills me.
Yeet.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Oh, did I just like break through here? Wait, hold on. I want to see what's over here. I want to see what's over here. Is there nothing over here? I feel like there's gonna be like a jump scare. It's a wall. Why is there a wall there? This is a tunnel for trains. There shouldn't be a wall there. What is the train gonna do? Why is everybody in this game so slow?
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
What about the food?
I don't mind if I only have a year left.
Are you having pizza?
Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh, I think that was a train hitting your face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Oh, I'm supposed to go in here. Okay. If you could open this, why are you putting it back? Open it. Why do you need to sit down and then put your feet on it?
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Oh, what is this?
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
This is a poop hole? Oh, it's gross. It's trash.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse.
Hope I didn't run over the last guy.
We made it real.
Can you explain to me what happened to all this? It's literally all gone.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Why? How? How are there chairs in the freaking... Okay, then.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Turn on the lights in your baby.
But I thought you should know about your family.
About my family? What about it?
And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
I do feel very lost. That's a cool thing actually, because like they made it so that the game actually like talks to the player.
For what
like it's like a fourth wall break. Oh, let's go over here. It's like a fourth wall break, sort of. Oh, stairs. That's a cool thing that they added though, like that fourth wall break type of thing, where the character in the game is actually talking to the player himself or herself.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Anything is possible when you put your mind to it, Johnny Karate. Oh.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
That's not depressing.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yours does.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Christopher. Oh, isn't that the Molly's goldfish? Molly's goldfish. Christopher, Shadow, Oliver, Bob.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
And Scotzy. Scotzy. Is that like a Nazi dog or something? Zorpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, and Derpy Jr. Derpy. Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Tucker. I have a dog named Tucker, actually. Coco. You make me un poco loco, un tititito loco. The way you keep me guessing. I should probably stop singing. Enzo.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh. It's Molly. Oh, for the flying cat. Calvin. The dude who flies. Sven. Edie. Walter. Oh, it's the little dude. It's like something you can look through. Okay. No, I don't want it. Barb.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea.
My
mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
I suppose
She could
I'm
see
supposed
it
to go over here.
poking out of the water at low tide.
I think like, oh. I think like, this is like...
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
I think you're supposed to go where the text goes. I think that's like how you know where you're supposed to go.
Understand.
Are these things like appearing? Cause like
But the older I get,
I would never
the more
see
I
these.
can see where my mom was coming from.
Like I only see them when I come backwards. I don't even want to read.
She tried so
Oh
hard
yeah,
to
the crown.
protect us.
This dude has a crown.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Climbing up the ladder. Climbing up the ladder.
But looking back on it now,
This game is literally almost all
if
about
she told me there
visuals.
was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
This chick is pregnant, and she be walking on this thin branch. She's walking on branches and stuff. Ladder. She'd be walking on branches and stuff while she's pregnant. Okay.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Opened us.
They were both pretty intense.
Opened us.
Dawn, I promise, we'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Who's this? Oh.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Big boy Chunky.
Perfect.
I think Moto likes you.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Oh.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Is he peeing? He's peeing.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
Is that not
I'll be fine, Dad.
supposed to be
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
To tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Dad!
Who dies, Don?
Oh.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don! I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
What a weakling.
Dad,
Crying over
it's
somebody's
twitching.
life.
I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
It sucks, bro. Sucks. Sucks to suck.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
That sucks to suck. Oh, he was in the Marines? Cool. Cool. I didn't actually know that. That's actually kind of cool.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
What's in here?
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
That's totally not the creepiest picture of a baby that I've ever seen.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
No. I don't want to get out.
Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
I'll never do what you tell me.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh, you can knock these over.
I wonder what he saw.
Knock these over.
What his world was like.
He's out of here. Knock him over. Do it. There we go. What the heck? I like how I'm getting achievements. Oh, backwards. I like how I'm getting achievements without even trying to do it.
Lost in his imagination.
Whatever it was, he saw. It sure made him happy.
I'm gonna get a copyright strike because of this music. Get on this.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy.
Oh, there's more people. Okay.
I feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
No.
I know you did everything you could.
No, I was having the time of my life. You ruined it.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want to.
Turn it on. Oh.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Jump back on.
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything.
I'm a little dude now.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Wait, aren't I drowning? Aren't I drowning? I am drowning.
And he'd want
I'm gonna die from drowning, dude.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Oh, that baby died from drowning. Sucks to suck. I have Edie, Gus, Don, Lewis, and Milton left. Then I think that might be it.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry yet. A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
What am I supposed to do? What are those words doing?
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife.
Oh.
You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Rebellious child. Poor rebellious child. You can't tell me what to do. You guys almost done with this wedding? Dude, jeez.
wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you. She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus. My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush. I was 4 when Milton disappeared. Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out. Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
You wanna know what's funny? I had my mic muted this whole time. I made like a bunch of cool jokes and then wow, whatever. Like, I know people in the comments are gonna. I like how I'm just like speed running this. Like I haven't played this game whatsoever in my
Louis's
life.
room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Is this man a pothead? Oh, yep, he definitely is. What is this? Oh, that's a Mandelbrot. That's a Mandel Zoom. I actually know what something is for once. Like I know people in the comments are gonna be like, "Oh, why is he so good? Why is this man so good at this game?" And like, why is he so good? And like, how's he speed running through this if he's never played it before? Just shut up, bro. Just watch. If you don't like the way that I play the game, just don't watch. Like, exit the video, like right now. Like, it's just like, stop typing stuff in the comments.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand
I'm probably
your desire for an
because I'm better than you
As I
at the
see
game.
it, the trouble began in January,
get
shortly
roasted,
after we
kid.
convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh.
He kept working at the cannery.
Can I just put it?
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His began to...
His mind began to what?
Wander.
Oh. Oh.
He said he started small.
Is this like a maze or something? I swear to God, if this is a maze. Yeah, I like how I'm multitasking right now.
Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
That's right, the way.
Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
What is this?
But he found something more. I worried about him then.
Oh, hold on. My audio's messing up. I need to unplug my mic and plug back in.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Louis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. like a whole new Lewis.
This game is actually very good.
So I let him go on.
No joke, this game is actually very good. Like the backstories for every single character is just like so well created.
It seemed very promising at first.
And well made.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
It's a doggo.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play.
I like how he's playing flute music out of a trombone.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Oh, I like how this is like the imagination thing is filling the screen.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished.
Serve me.
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Of course he did.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Lewistopia.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
New Louisville.
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Are these like real places?
Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
That's too bad, Mom. Heck you. You took away my fortnight. You took away my fortnight. I'm not coming home no more.
He heard rumors of her.
Shouldn't that be Handsome Prince and Beautiful Queen?
Beautiful Prince.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm a grammar Nazi.
The prince was on his own quest for
radiant rainbows.
Radiant rainbows.
Knock them all down.
He followed the sound of his
silver harp.
Silver harp.
Oh, you have to touch the note.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it.
Grab the fish. Grab. Oh, I already have one in my hand.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
I like Salmon. Salmon's actually really good.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world.
Hello, my people. Do you want some salmon?
It struck him that the real Luke...
Take some salmon, Prince.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Stand down, Silver. Like, just the visuals in this game are amazing. Nintendo Switch? It's marijuana. But that is from a Mandelbrot. If you guys go on YouTube and look up Mandelbrot zooms, it's like so trippy.
Began to forget the world we know.
Like the trippiest thing that you can ever see.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
See this guy right here?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
What are you doing, man? You're not even chopping anything, dude.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace
That's really
would be
good for
packed
you.
with his companions.
Big boy Chunkus.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him. His prince waited, holding his crown.
That's a salmon right there. That's a salmon.
There was only one thing left to do.
What is that? Crown yourself king. Wait, what? I love your face. It's very square. Guess me. No. This looks so sketchy. Wait. Oh. I'm not so sure that I want. Square. I got balls. Big balls.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Yes, he will.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Alright, now I just got Dawn and Edie left. And I'm finally freaking done, dude. This game takes like 2 hours. Way longer. At least it's not as long as like freaking Detroit Become Human or anything.
On the way back,
Those games are like
Lisa's
super
funeral,
long.
My mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Infinity.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Up here.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm Edith. I'm Edith.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
I am Edith.
Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Dang, bro.
the power had been shut off that morning, but
Is that a
Edie
beetle?
always had plenty of candles.
What is that? Isn't that like a Hercules beetle? Didn't like the Egyptians use those for something?
When my mom sailed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Sucks to suck.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your story. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
What's this? Histories of the Finches by Edith Finch. Oh. Open the book.
Dear Edith, there's so many
This is a good
stories
game,
I
though.
wish
I like this. 10 out of 10.
There's only time for one.
10 out of 10.
This
100%.
is about what happened on the night you were born.
Y'all should play this. For all you PS4 people out there, and y'all's got PlayStation Plus.
It was the first and last
Y'all's got
time
PlayStation
I
Plus,
ever saw
then you can get this game for free. For
There'd been an
free
earthquake out in the
for
middle
PlayStation
of the
Plus.
ocean.
It's
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000
what is it? What's this game called? I'm literally playing this game and streaming it, and I don't even know what the game is
I've
called.
seen that house every day of my life.
It's What Remains of Edith Finch.
But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
How can you lose your way? It's literally straight in front.
I got turned around.
Okay then.
I started seeing things.
That deer has hops.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna get a strike for that. Oh my gosh, I
Or
am so
maybe
stupid.
I came back to them.
YouTube's definitely gonna give me a strike for that. Oh my gosh.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Give me my book.
I kicked
Wow.
the screen, but Mom dragged me to the car.
What a douchebag. What a douche.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No, Graham.
The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh my gosh.
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened.
That was my freaking flower you just blew out.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Dang.
The last Finch left alive.
No.
Until I found out about you.
Wait, what?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever,
I like how
maybe we'd have time
when
to
she said that, I'm just like, are we gonna mate?
But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
Repopulate the earth.
And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Dude, that's so true. That actually needs to happen. Everybody just needs to, like, figure out how
this journal was supposed to be for you.
Life is.
But now I hope you'll never see it.
Why is that?
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
Meet and fuck?
But I guess if you're reading this now.
Oh, okay.
Things didn't work out that way.
Don't go towards the light. Don't go towards the light. Don't go towards the light. Stop. Don't go towards the light. Stop. No. 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 Oh my god.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Damn, bro. And then that's me right there. The fuck boy with the hoodie. Bro, this is a good game though. This is a good game. Wait, that's it? That's it? For Shirley Dallas. That's it though? Wow. I mean, the game and the backstories and the character backstories and how they died were really freaking good, but the ending was kind of crap. The ending was kind of shitty. No joke. No offense. I mean, good game, 10 out of 10, but the ending is a little bit poopy. Like, that was a good game though. That was very good. 10/10. Very good. I applaud you. So, okay. So, yeah. I guess that's the end of the game. Alright, well, that's the end of the video. If you liked this video and you liked what I did in it, tell me in the comments. And if you want to see more of these types of videos where I do like commentaries on how the game is and whatever, just leave that in the comments and subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified every time I post a video or I start streaming. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later.